could never do something like that. This might tip the Bronco. I can't even look. I can't take this. It's so stressful. It's so sketchy.
The ultimate challenge was thrown out to conquer the country's wildest terrain by turning a stock truck into a mind-blowing trail beast with the massive inventory of parts from eBay Motors. So who's in? Westen Champlin, the mad scientist from Kansas, the amazing Lacey Blair, Texas's trailblazing mechanic and creator, and us, Grindhard Plumbing Co., the building team from Idaho with outrageous ideas and the skills to match. From the garage to the trail, we'll push this fully modded beast to the limits before handing off the keys to the next creator. Driving toward an epic trail meetup you will not want to miss. This is the Modathon. That's so nice.
Oh my God.
So awesome. Whoa.
Hey. That was like nothing. Oh,
Did you speak too soon?
Spoke too soon.
I'm a little tall for this.
I didn't even spill my drink, so we're good.
We got some real rocks now.
This is gonna be a serious test.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here it goes, tilting up.
Beauty of a 79 Ford Bronco just got 750 horsepower and 1,400 foot-pounds of torque of Cummins diesel power at the hands of none other than Westen Champlin, the mad scientist. And now we have to turn it into an absolute monster. We've got 2.5-ton Rockwell axles out of a military 6x6, 43-inch Mickey Thompson tires, shocks with 14 inches of travel, and bump stops to help us get that done in basically a week. There's gonna be very little sleep. Somebody order some sweet parts from eBay Motors? Phase 2 of the Modathon starts now.
Dang, it is like Christmas at Grindhard.
We got all kinds of stuff. We've got drive shaft kits, axle rebuild kits, new dust boots, axle seals, bearings, all the hardware we're gonna need.
Nice.
The orb of traction.
What part of the process are we on right now?
We're on the how do we get this high enough to fit axles under it without killing anyone process.
Let's do it.
So the front of the truck is tack welded, and for the back,
We're easing it down with the high lift.
do you approve of this?
This is one of the sketchiest things I've ever witnessed.
Is it confidence or stupidity?
Well, it's the same. They're the same thing. No, here's the only difference between confidence and stupidity is whether or not you succeed.
Last night, we got 3 hours of sleepish, and now, pizza break.
We're back at it. Mike and Will are chiseling bits off the frame. And, we got a lot to do today.
How's it going, Will? Dude, it's going great. It's so loud, though.
This gigantic hydraulic ram is what is going to do the steering because we're moving these massive tires. So we have this full hydraulic steering setup. Well, this is by far the biggest piece of metal I've ever cut. It's like one of those weighted blankets. It's supposed to make you feel like you're being hugged or whatever.
It's awesome having so many people in the shop. We get a lot done. Ethan just welds everything and then we cut everything. He has been welding non-stop this whole entire time. He's just out there.
Lots of exciting moments in the past few days, but most exciting one yet because this is the last of the 4 shocks. And something that I've been not able to order yet until now is limit straps. Yeah, look at all those limit straps. I think we found something that'll work that should get here in time on eBay Motors. Also, this means that with a 43-inch tire, what you're looking at is essentially the height of the truck once it's on its wheels and tires. I think we built a monster truck.
sweet Jesus!
That is sick.
That thing looks really good. Oh my God, look at it.
So that's actually gonna be about ride height. You see these bump stops?
Oh, remote reservoirs?
Remote reservoir, dual speed compression adjustment.
All right, well, hey, I wish you guys luck. I'm excited to see it.
Lacey, I'll see you at the Rubicon in like 2 days.
I'm gonna start driving as soon as I get off the Zoom call.
Snooze you guys later.
Bye.
See ya.
I'm gonna go get ice cream.
I got all the hydraulic lines hooked up for the steering, put some of the fluid in, did a test start, and then it died. Well, it's acting like it wants to run. It's just not all the way running. Yeah, my best guess is it's out of fuel. That sounds kind of empty. That's my fuel gauge. Woo! Look at those tires. Oh, these things are almost as tall as me.
I know, I was surprised. Hey, they bounce pretty well.
You're supposed to catch that. It's been a crazy journey. It's been a lot of sleepless nights, but I think the Bronco's finally ready for its first test drive with all the new goodies. It's got so much body roll. This is gonna make the Rubicon easy. Next up, Rubicon!
Gotta watch the sun go up on the road. Always a good time.
I know, we're here before the sun got up, so I think that's a win. Yeah, dude, this is sick. And we're at mile 0, and it's gonna be a great time, dude.
Your first trail is one of the most famous ones ever.
I know, and I heard there's rattlesnakes out here, dude. I'm not prepared for that.
No rattlesnakes were harmed in the making of this video.
Time to prove your fabrication work, huh? You ready? Yeah, I think this trail is perfect to see if these parts hold up.
What's up, guys?
Oh, hey, Lacey!
How are you?
You made it!
Looks so sick.
Lacey Blair's from Texas, so the first thing you'll notice when you take a look at her builds is she likes to go big.
Are you ready to party?
Yes.
Come check this thing out.
I'm so pumped. It is a monster in person.
Good to finally meet you guys. Man, it's a beautiful day to test out a Bronco on 43s.
Well, if there's any way to put these parts to the test and see what else we might need, we're gonna put it on the Rubicon and see what it does.
Enough standing around. Let's go smash over some rocks.
Yeah, let's ride.
You?
The maiden voyage.
Crawling over these big rocks like they're pebbles.
Literally.
This is ridiculous.
The bigger and badder ones.
I think it can't get better and it gets better.
Hey, oh, this thing is so rowdy.
This thing is so rowdy.
Oh, yeah.
We just did our first pass. It felt super smooth, had a lot of traction.
Yeah, super comfortable. The big tires, it's great.
Oh, it's amazing. It's glorious. You feel like king of the world in this thing.
Literally feel like you could go over anything. It's amazing. What even? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's definitely the beefiest thing we've built by many orders of magnitude.
Scary at all? It was a little nerve-wracking in the beginning.
Just at first, I was like, I don't really want to die today, but I think like it is killing it. Ooh, Fortnite moves.
Nice.
Come this way towards me. Yeah, perfect.
Oh my god.
So good.
That is so
That
sick.
is ridiculous.
You guys don't need me. It's so easy. got some real rocks now.
This is gonna be a serious test.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This right here is by far and away the steepest obstacle. We had to pop out and get this shot. This is gonna be intense.
This is gonna be lit.
Here it goes, tilting up, tilting up.
No way, dude!
It did it like
that is so easy looking.
This has way more power than all those Jeeps.
Oh yeah, it doesn't even, that romp was just for funsies.
Yeah.
Will,
Yeah.
on a scale from 1 to steep, dude, this is so much steeper than the other
dude,
one.
this is like 10, maybe 20 times as intense as the last obstacle we thought was intense.
I'm like a tiny bit happy that I'm not in the Bronco right now.
This might tip the Bronco. I don't know. It looks pretty sketchy to me.
We're straight burning.
Ethan is a legend. I can never do something like that. I can't believe you guys made it up that.
I know.
How often do we have this good of a first test drive?
This is an excellent test drive.
I'm fully confident that this thing can handle anything at this point. All right, so you guys in Westen conquered Imogene Pass. We're currently conquering the Rubicon Trail. So I'm thinking for the finale, we do Calico Canyon, and that's gonna be like the ultimate trail ride test for this thing.
And on that note, it's time
It's the moment.
for the Modathon baton.
Nice. The honorary eBay Motors Modathon baton.
It's sad to see it go, but it's going to good hands.
Yes, we'll take good care of it.
Stay tuned to see what Lacey Blair does next. Like, subscribe, and tune into the next episode of the Modathon. Let's ride!
We're getting ready to tear into the Bronco. It runs good, it drives good, but it's gotta look good too. We're gonna give this thing a full overhaul, give it a facelift, and make it look amazing. And then we're gonna start installing bumpers, lights, all of the good stuff that's gonna make this thing trail ready.